Hello everyone, my name is Anthony and I'll be introducing our project. Our project is called Panther and it was developed by Anthony, Jaden, Stephen, Carlos and Kovensky. This project focuses on helping users better manage and understand their personal finances in a simple and centralized way that's easy for them to use. To start, let's look at the problem. This problem is important because young people often struggle to maintain a clear overview of their spending across different payment platforms, such as bank apps, receipts, and online transactions. Because everything is spread out, it becomes difficult to track where money is actually going. And current manual tracking methods are time consuming and they're often prone to errors, which means that people are often led to stop tracking altogether. Without a centralized way to visualize and categorize these transactions, users also struggle to fully understand their financial habits. And as a result, many people can fail to reach long term financial goals, such as building an emergency fund or paying off their debt. Because of this, our objective is to create a platform that makes it easy to track spending all in one place. Users will be able to upload bank statements, scan receipts, or connect in the future their cards, and the system will automatically process and categorize their transactions. This reduces the need for manual input and makes the system more efficient and easy to use. Overall, the goal is to give users a clear and organized view of their financial activity so that they can make better financial decisions in the long term. From our research, we identified two main groups of users who avoid using finance tracking applications. The first group is what we call the anti manual group. These users avoid finance trackers because they require way too much manual entry, and many apps do not have proper sync where to debit and credit cards. So they end up relying too much on memory to actually end up to actually track their spending. The second group of people is the budget conscious group. These users often find existing finance tracking apps way too expensive, even though their goal is to save money. Because of this, they tend to rely on their bank statements to review their spending instead of using dedicated tools.
Hel- Hello, my name is Calvin Skisenfu, and I will discuss the objective and our target user. Our objective is to bridge the gap between complex financial data and everyday user habits. By simplifying manual entry and visualizing spending patterns, the platform objective is to empower users to achieve long-term saving goals and reduce financial stress. Our target user are users who are tired of using a finance tracker that are too expensive or only offer manual data entry. On top of that, it's for user who wants clear overview over their financial health and have access to real-time data to simplify path to financial literacy. Our methodology, we use the Scrum framework where we organize development into sprints for feature design, database mapping, and UI refinement. Our architecture structure consists of three-tier modular. A presentation layer, which is our front end, a logic layer, which is our back end, and a data layer, which is our database for maximum scalability. For security, we implemented end-to-end encryption and secure hashing algorithm for user credential, ensuring that sensitive financial data remain protected against unauthorized access. For infrastructure, we leverage cloud infrastructure to host the application, ensuring high availability and a seamless deployment pipeline for real-world accessibility. For reliability, we executed systematic unit and integration testing across all system modules to verify API response and prevent data synchronization errors. Thank you.
My name is Jaden Charles, and I'll be going into some of our key features as well as what we accomplish. The first major feature is automated expense categorization. One of the biggest pain points we identified from our research was that users don't want to manually input and label every single transaction. So, instead of requiring that, our system uses intelligent logic to automatically sort transactions into categories such as food, transportation, rent, and other common spending areas. This not only saves time, but it also reduces human error and makes the tracking process much more consistent. Over time, this allows users to clearly see patterns in their spending without having to actively manage every detail themselves. The second key feature is cross platform accessibility. We designed the platform using a mobile first approach, which ensures that user experience is smooth and responsive across different devices, including smartphones, tablets, and desktops. This is important because financial tracking is something users need access to at all times, not just when they're sitting at a computer. Whether they're checking their spending on the go or viewing their finances at home, the experience remains consistent and easy to use. These features directly address the problems we discovered earlier by reducing manual effort and making financial tracking more accessible and user-friendly. Next, going into what we accomplished, one of our biggest achievements was reaching approximately a 95% accuracy rate in automated expense categorization. This demonstrates that our system is not just functional, but also reliable enough to be used in real-world scenarios. Achieving this level of accuracy required careful handling of transaction data and refining how categories are assigned. In addition to functionality, we placed a strong emphasis on security. We validated the system by successfully passing all unit and integration tests. This means that key components such as user authentication, data processing, and communication between different parts of the system are working correctly and securely. We also ensured strong data integrity across the platform. Throughout testing, we achieved zero data loss across multiple user sessions. This is critical for a finance application because users need to trust that their financial data is always accurate, up to date, and consistently stored. Overall, our accomplishments show that Panther Ledger is not just a concept, but a working system that is scalable, secure, and ready for further development. That brings us to the conclusion of our presentation. Throughout this project, we set out to solve a very real problem, making personal finance tracking simpler, more accessible, and less time consuming. By focusing on automation, usability, and security, we're able to develop a solution that directly addresses the needs of modern users. We would like to take a moment to thank our instructor, Dr. Masood Shajadi, for his guidance and support throughout the development of this project. We also appreciate Florida International University for providing us with the opportunity and resources to bring this idea to life. Finally, thank you all for taking the time to listen to our presentation. We hope you found Panther Ledger both interesting and impactful.